Towards the end of April, Nokia finally became part of Microsoft's devices and services business, but not before launching one last phone, the Lumia 630 and the 4G version, the 635. The 635 isn't out yet, but the 630 is identical apart from having only 3G connectivity. It's joining an already crowded lineup of affordable Lumia devices like last year's superb 620 and the extremely popular 520. The 630 has the classic Lumia styling, with most of its body dominated by a single polycarbonate shell. You can swap this out, of course, and when the 630 launches, you'll also be able to buy two-tone shells like those found on the Lumia 620. The 630 is a nice size and weight and feels well built despite all the plastic. There are also two unique design features you won't find on other Lumias, which is both the lack of a dedicated camera button and capacitive keys. This is due to Microsoft relaxing its mandatory hardware requirements for the next generation of Windows phones. The standard navigation keys are instead found on screen, which is why the 630 has a strange 854 by 480 resolution. What's more important to know about the display is that it isn't very good quality. It's unevenly lit along the top edge, and blacks are really superficial, lacking any depth. It's protected by a layer of Gorilla Glass 3 that's quite obviously missing whatever coating other phones have to repel fingerprint oil and grime. It kicks up a ton of glare too, reducing sunlight readability significantly. The Lumia 630 launches with the latest build of Windows Phone right out of the box. Version 8.1 brings a few visual tweaks like home screen backgrounds that can be seen through transparent live tiles. Otherwise, the major improvements are the addition of the virtual assistant Cortana and the new Action Center. One benefit of Windows Phone is that it runs really well on mediocre hardware. The 630 is like other budget Lumias and it only has half a gig of RAM. It also has 8 GB of internal storage, and that's expandable thanks to a micro SD slot. The main upgrade over its peers is the 1.2 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 400 processor. You can't really feel any difference in comparison to, say, the Lumia 620 though, apart from maybe a millisecond gain in app loading times. Whether it's because the processor is more power hungry or the handset is just poorly optimized, I don't know, but the battery life is truly awful. The 630 has only one rear-facing 5-megapixel camera. Luckily, Nokia knows its shooters, and it's the best thing about the handset. Low light performance is particularly impressive, but focus and shutter speeds and all the auto settings are also really good. You've also got Nokia's different lenses to make the most out of any photo opportunity. So you may or may not have realised, but I'm not a massive fan of the Lumia 630. It doesn't bring anything new to the table, and at £100 on pay-as-you-go in the UK or £110 unlocked, it really can't compete. We don't know yet its US price, if it even comes to that territory, but Nokia previously said under $200 for both the 630 and 635. If you really want a Windows phone, then you're much better off with, say, the Lumia 520, which is almost half the price, or the 620, which is a much better phone all round and can be had for around the same cost as the 630. It's a shame that Nokia went out on such a bum note. Hopefully Microsoft will have more to offer next time we see another budget Lumia released.